Alright you guys, welcome back to the Inside Track. Today we have a very, very exciting video, and that is going to be going to the barn. I haven't been to the barn in a long time. I've been to an Arabian barn just to kind of tour it and see if I enjoyed it, and I just didn't think it'd be a great fit, unfortunately. So this is going to be me going back to the barn that I kind of started riding at in El Paso before I got pregnant. Now it is really, really hot today, so I am hoping that I'm not just gonna melt. I don't know what we're going to get up to today. I don't know if we're just gonna groom, I don't know if we're just gonna hang out, I don't know if we're gonna ride. We probably won't ride, I'll just let you know that right now. But just being around the horses, I've been genuinely around horses in over a year and a half, and I am just so looking forward to it. Putting on this outfit, this riding outfit, it's all from Free Ride Equestrian, by the way. If you guys ever want to look at them, go check them out, they're amazing. But putting on this riding outfit, it was like coming back into who I am. I am now 100% on a prop. I am now 100% me, and it feels so good to be back, and I'm just so excited. So I thought I would bring you guys along today with me, and let's go ahead and go get some coffee. Hi, can I get your venti iced matcha latte? And then a ham and Swiss croissant, please. Thank you. So I realized that I forgot to grab the carrots that I had in my fridge for Tonka, so I had to stop at Tractor Supply and get him some snacks, cookies, whatever you want to call them. And I decided to go with these ones. I have not ever tried these, but they smell good, and they are low sugar snacks. I'm not gonna lie, being in Tractor Supply was kind of PTSD-ish for me. We ran a lot of our stuff through Tractor Supply back when I ran a lesson program and boarding program. And every time we went in there with me and my business partner, best friends, just coworker, if you will, every time we went in there, it was like biting our nails if we had enough money in the bank account to buy the things that we needed to buy in order to run our business. So every time I go in there, it's just kind of like that sensation where it's just a lot of anxiety. Bought the treats. Let's go to the barn.
Even though it was pretty hot today, it was still an absolutely stunning day. In the shade, it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but we still decided just to kind of spend time with the horses and groom them and not necessarily work with them. It was honestly so nice to just be around the horses again. This has been the longest break I think I've taken my whole life since starting lessons when I was a kid. And you don't realize how much being an equestrian is part of your identity until you take such a long break like this. And just taking that break, although I have no regrets whatsoever, it was really like I lost a part of kind of who I was, and honestly a part of my identity. You know, you introduce yourself, and my determining factor for the longest time was, I was the rider, I was the equestrian, I was the horse girl. So to be gone for so long and to be to take that identifying factor away during pregnancy and postpartum especially, was kind of an emotional roller coaster. I have always loved spending time with horses and grooming them. Riding is great and I do love it, but grooming them and making them feel and look their best is truly something that I take such pride in, and it's truly something that I look forward to all the time. In another life, I would have loved to be a professional groom for a dressage rider or a big show jumper, but once Tonka was all brushed off, I realized that it was definitely just way too hot to ride for the both of us. So instead, I attempted to do some small groundwork with him. Now, I really should have done this in a slightly larger space because I think for the most part, he was just really kind of confused as to what I was trying to ask him. Here, I was just trying to ask him to move his haunches and keep his front feet planted. Going to I think that's the left-ish and then doing it on the other side. And he is very much the type of horse that he loves to try, but he gets really frustrated really fast, and he like beats himself up for it, and then he almost takes that anger and he wants to put it on you. And he doesn't do it because he's a bad boy. He does it because I think he's worried that someone's going to mistreat him for quote unquote answering wrong, if that makes sense. So here, now that we have the haunches moving over pretty good, now I'm trying to move his front end while keeping his haunches planted. And here he gave me one step, and that was really nice of him, so I gave him a big reward, and I'm trying to ask again, and he kind of did it and crossed over again, and big reward. I don't know why the front end is so difficult for him. He was doing fine pushing over that way, but on this side, he just would not give it to me. Like, I don't know if something didn't feel right, or again, if I was just in too small of a space and he was very confused as to what I was asking of him. Like, he gave me that tiny step there, but that's not really crossing over in the front. And here I recognized that he was starting to get frustrated, and I was just telling him, like, it's okay, like, it's not a big deal if you answer wrong. And we go back to his side where he kind of answers more correctly. And again, he's just realizing, I don't know what you're doing, I don't know what you're asking. So I try again, reassure him, and then he gives me the crossover. Very big pats, very good boy. And that's when I give him a big treat.
You guys, I am a dirty, filthy mess. All we did was groom, which is exactly what I wanted to do. It was just way too hot to even do any sort of lunging or anything like that. We also did just a tiny bit of groundwork in his like little run-in shed paddock area. I was shocked at how little groundwork he actually knew, and I think that really opened up, like, it was like a light bulb moment. I was like, oh, so that's why we feel so silly under the saddle. Like, did that. I am sorry that this vlog is probably going to be really short and it wasn't a lot of horsey content, but it is still better than nothing. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It'd help me bunches. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video, and I will see you guys next time.